Rising star Trinidad Chambliss has Ferris State believing and back in the finals.
It'll be first at goal here for Ferris State with the ball on the right side hash. Chamblas and Katzer here in the backfield. We'll send a man in motion in Gilbert. It'll be Chamblas right up the middle to the end zone. Touchdown Bulldogs!
Yeah, when you're going to go from the one and you got the running game that the Bulldogs had, and you had to use a timeout on that last on that one play right there when you brought in the heavy package. Bulldogs just decide that we feel pretty confident with our offensive line that we're going to be able to get a push up front. Great surge, and pretty much Trinidad Chambliss just needed to pick the right lane to run through.
Side hash here for Ferris State. Chambliss with Katzer to his right. It'll be Trinidad this time to the end zone. Touchdown Bulldogs!
And the Bulldogs now seem to be rolling offensively as the running game flexing its muscle here, and the Bulldogs add to that lead, now up 20-10, pending the extra point.
3rd and 8 here for Ferris State from the 15-yard line here for the Bulldogs with 48 seconds to play here in this first half. Chamblas has Katzer lined up left. A little four-man front now here for Central Oklahoma as Trinidad drops back to throw. Looking back to the near side for Tariq Brett. He holds it in. Touchdown Bulldogs.
Just a terrific throw. And Tariq Brett right there. Great hands as he came out of there. Bulldogs able to get an isolation right there. They ran a receiver toward the middle and brought Tariq Brett underneath up the sidelines, and Tariq was able to get into the end zone, and boy, you know that had to feel good for Tariq Brett. Just a great job by the Bulldogs.
Here for Ferris State with two off to each side. Rose in motion. It'll be Trinidad up the middle. Got a big hole. Touchdown Bulldogs!
And just like that, the Bulldogs already on the scoreboard. 1:04 into the second half, and the Bulldogs have scored again.
Ferris State leads it 47-17 as the Bulldogs trying to erase any hopes of a Central Oklahoma comeback here in this contest. As Trinidad gets the snap from Wyndham. He's going to fake the give. Trinidad right up the middle. Bounces left side. Chambliss is going to score. Touchdown Bulldogs.
Trinidad Chambliss
Great
for the
run
Ferris
there by
State
Trinidad
touchdown.
Chambliss, and I don't know about bad footing right there. He looked pretty good. Made some nice cuts right there as he was going toward the right side, like he was going to go either on the right side or up the middle, and made a great cut after he got past that line of scrimmage here. And you could watch this replay here. Great cut back right there, and he is off to the races.
This is a team that looks like it's on a mission right now here this afternoon for the Bulldogs, leading it 54-17 with 8:45 to play. Chamblas, the junior from Grand Rapids, lines up here in the shotgun set for the Bulldogs. Twins to both sides here for Ferris State. Brett in motion. Trinidad back to throw against the four-man rush. Going to take off on the ground. Chambliss to the end zone. Touchdown Bulldogs.
Bulldogs spread him out. Don't know if it was totally a design run, but Trinidad looked a little bit and then saw the opening. A little bit of a cut just before the goal line, able to get in as Harding was trying to recover. And you could see a step back and probably a design run as Trinidad able to get his way into the end zone. They didn't really make first contact with him until probably about the 1-yard line, if not inside.
So the Bulldogs strike first here as Ferris State takes a 6-0 lead. Now 2nd and goal here from the 7. Katzer lined up right. Here is O'Brien will move in motion. Bulldogs with the play clock at 5. They're going to have to hurry up here.
Gotta go.
Chambliss trying to get the offense going here for the Bulldogs. Takes the snap. Trinidad looking to throw to the end zone. Hold in. Touchdown Bulldogs.
Boy, terrific back shoulder throw right there. Bulldogs caught the defender going toward the corner, and just a great move by the Bulldogs just to get this play here as JG able to make contact right there, then turn around and find that ball, track that ball in. Beautiful play. Great connection from Chamblas to JG.
Power to the short side over on the left side here is Harding. Only a couple guys over there on that side right now. Now Pristula will move back in motion here to the right side. The Bulldogs will give it off to Chamblas here to the near side with the speed to the outside. Touchdown Bulldogs!
Nice job there by Trinidad as he was able to get the ball right on that pylon for a touchdown, and the Bulldogs lead them 26-0.
9:22 to play in the third. We talked about how important that first drive to the second half was going to be. The Bulldogs get the score. They run more than 5 minutes off the clock as well, and Chamblas finds pay dirt here off the right side. Chamblas with Katzer lined up left. Rose in the slot to the near side. We'll move back in motion to the short side here for the Bulldogs. It'll be Trinidad on the rollout pass. Touchdown to James Gilbert. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
Boy, great throw right there by Trinidad Chambliss. That's the maturity of a quarterback right there. A great young quarterback, a Harlan Hill finalist, zipping that pass in there. Second touchdown for James Gilbert.
Both quarterbacks have thrown for over 100 yards in the first quarter. Chamblas 7 of 9 for 105. Second down, he will keep it on that RPO, wide open, touchdown, and Mario Bryan. Oh, that's what a dual threat quarterback can do for you.
You have to respect it when he puts the ball in the stomach of Cannon Katzer, and Chamblas does a really nice job of elongating the ride with the football there, pulls it out at the last second, gets it out to O'Brien. Really nice job, and you're like you said, Sean, he's also, when he rolls left like that, he's bringing defenders to him. And then that opens up O'Brien even more. Walks into the end zone from the safety position to play linebacker for the Rock.
Yeah, they are razor thin again, playing without Jacob Snow today. Up the middle they go. That burst of speed, the finishing touches with the spin. Touchdown, Trinidad Chambliss.
Nice job by Chamblas. And the offensive line getting bodies, and that's where the linebackers come in. If they can go man up on the front four, and Chamblas can break into the open. Nice work. Design quarterback run, and that's, as you mentioned, dual threat. George was when we got out in front and got to the second level. Going for it.
Yeah, no hesitation. They're going to go for it. Chamblas with his feet, first down and more to the 5. Touchdown! That's why Trinidad Chambliss is so special.
That play was special because of how quickly he made the decision to tuck the football and run. He had a pass option, or he could have ran it himself. And the lack of indecision is what allowed him to hit the hole right away, beat the defenders to certain spots, and get up the sideline into the end zone. And it would go a long way towards accomplishing that goal if they can get another score here.
Second and goal, that's Brett in motion. It will be Chamblas as they use him as a decoy. Touchdown, Trinidad Chambliss with his third rushing score.
And Chamblas goes and gives some love to the fans and defense in the end zone. But that is what you expect when you come out of a timeout.
They bring in an extra tackle. That's Doherty to the right. They have an extra tight end as well. The H-back left. Third down and goal. Will the third time be the charm? It is. Chamblas across. Ferris State on the board.
Well, it started with Trinidad Chambliss, first play of the game, explosive run, and they cap off this drive with Trinidad Chambliss running the football as well. He's the guy that got them here, and a great opening possession for Ferris State to get the first points in this national championship.
A balanced offensive flow orchestrated by Chamblas in this first half. 179 total yards of offense, and now that RPO, he loves it, juggling and making the catch, and staying on his feet is Katzer. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
This is an unbelievable play design. They're selling that counter they opened the game with, and they slip Katzer out. Good job sticking with that ball. Able to come down with it, but that is a beautiful play design. They're selling Katzer like he's the lead blocker, but it's all designed to slip him out and throw it to him, as it is all Ferris State Bulldogs here early in this national championship.
Football first to start the second half as well. Time in the pocket, wide open, caught for the touchdown. A breakdown in the secondary, and then Mario Bryan says, thank you very much.
Well, Valdosta State doesn't pass this off. And Mario Bryan, it's a switch route at the top, and he is left completely alone. Easy pitch and catch, And that drive extended a couple times by penalties by Valdosta State.
Advantage of it on the ground. 3rd down and goal. Gilbert in motion. Chamblas makes one miss. High steps to 6. Touchdown for the sensational junior Trinidad Chambliss.
And he puts Joko Willis on skates. Willis has Chamblas dead to rights on the edge, and watch what Chamblas does to Joko Willis right here. Sells that to the outside, makes one man miss, and that burst to the end zone.
Track and field this spring. He was part of the record-breaking 4x1 school record team. A lot of contact. Oh, what a catch! Despite the contact, touchdown, Cam Underwood with his 2nd.